Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl, Star Flames. Listen, big things are going for Ye and Bianca. So, what I'm saying is a lot of amazing, great, wonderful, beautiful things happening for Mr. and Mrs. Okay? So I'm here, guys, to provide you with another update. You can bet your ass that once something is going on, once something is popping, once something is leaking through the cracks, your girl got your back with this update. Okay, so if you're looking for a channel that provides consistent update on Ye and his wife, even if they have a sandwich, a burger, went outside, I will be there to provide you with that update. And this is a channel that you want to subscribe to. Now, in this video, we're going to talk about Ye and Bianca, because they're looking out for models at this point. I did a video talking about them searching for models for their Yeezy season launch, and there's some update on the information of how you can email them. So what they're looking for is, mostly women. It's men and women, but it's mostly women, and they need people with shaved heads. So I'm going to include some photos of the inspiration that they're going for, so you understand exactly why they're asking for people with bald head. And listen, there's one thing I can tell you about a bald head. I don't know. Don't let anyone tell you that being bald-headed is not sexy. That shit is damn sexy. And I find power in the ability of an individual being able to, cut their hair, not just, shaving it. Because if you don't know, in a lot of countries, people do not have the luxury of cutting their hair. So I find a lot of power in it also. The moment that I was taught that your hair definitely holds on to energy. So, like, for example, if you see when a woman ends a bad relationship, one of the first thing her soul gravitate towards to, and that's cutting her hair. And that is because, our soul knows that we need that refresh, we need that cleanse. It has become such a phenomenon that you would have men laughing and teasing and say, "Oh, don't go cutting off your hair now," because they know that is what a woman normally does whenever she leaves a bad relationship. But listen, if you leave a bad relationship and your soul is telling you to cut that hair, you best believe, cut it, right? Cut it, and I promise you, you will feel so much lighter, so much better, because hair does hold energy, right? And when you shed that old, one of the good thing for you to do, hey, this video is about Kanye, don't be fooled. We just like to talk about additional stuff and share some wisdom in there. You can keep it covered for a while if you are on that spiritual side of town. But guys, let's talk about Ye and Bianca's Yeezy season launch, because I'm gonna include some photos for you guys to see. And we know that it was just a few days ago they attended Fear of God fashion show. Are we gonna get a fashion show like what we saw for Fear of God? I believe that we are not gonna get a fashion show, but we could. Do not quote me on this. But I'm just saying, I don't believe we're going to get a fashion show. I believe that what is going to happen is that Ye is going to launch outside the US first, right? Because he loves to launch in Paris. Paris is his heart, his mind, his soul. He loves Paris when it comes to, fashion launches. And I believe because Paris has, the culture of fashion. When you hear someone say, "Oh, that individual who lives in Paris needs to stop being so obsessed with fashion," that's not possible. It's a part of their culture. It's what they love to do. It's their favorite pastime. So fashion is Paris's thing, right? Just as how Italy, it's pasta and bread. For Paris, it's fashion. So I believe that Ye is going to launch in Paris if he's going to do a fashion show. But if he does launch in Paris, he's going to come back to the US and also do a launch. I've learned for the past couple of months that England is also one of his favorite places for fashion launches. So if he does do a launch, we're looking at England, Paris, and the United States. But even if he doesn't do a fashion launch, you bet your ass we're gonna see some bum ass photos for that Yeezy collection. And I know that the price tag is what many of us are concerned with at this point. Now, please note that initially, when he spoke about the price of his merchandise, he was looking at $20, right? But I'm going to tell you this. Don't be surprised if the merches are over $20. Do not be surprised. You know why I'm telling you not to be surprised? Because things have changed. Times have changed. America is going through a recession. If you guys don't know, there's a quiet recession going on. I urge you to just look around you, observe what is going on. When you see an article that mentions a store being closed, a business being closed, Bath and Body is closing locations. At this point, practically every company is closing some of their locations. And that is because the recession is hitting. It is hitting hard. The government is not talking about it because they don't want everyone to go into a panic. But you can tell based on the businesses that are sizing down around you. So I'm just letting you guys know that so you can have some kind of plan in place. Let's say you lose your job, God forbid, but just say, let's say you lose your job. What's your backup plan, right? So I just want you guys to know that so that you have some kind of backup plan in place, not to scare anyone, but just please pay close attention around you. Now, sorry for talking too much. Let's talk about Ye and this launch. I believe that it's not going to be at the $20 price tag. I'm believing it's going to be somewhere about around $49 to $69. And that is because what is happening with material raw goods. So even though he initially wanted to do that $20 price tag, I don't think he will be able to do so. If he does, he would be defeating the purpose of him making a profit off this line. So I just want you guys to be mindful of that. I know that if he prices his items, over the $20, people will always be negative and we cannot control people, right? So if he does price it over $20, I know that a lot of people will talk, but irrespective of their talk, I know that the items are going to be sold out items because whatever it does is it's not just making stuff to sell to people. It's not just making a cash grab. It makes quality, good, wearable items that has longevity. And that is why people loves his product. It's not just because he's Ye. It's just because you can actually tell that his heart and soul goes into every project. Every project, and people loves that. People love when you say your brand is this, and when they get that product, they can see, feel, and experience exactly what you have said. Okay, so that's all I want to talk about in this video. Let me know what your thoughts are, and while you're at it, give this video a big thumbs up. See you all next time. Bye guys.